runs this Hokie offense after a disappointing 3-point loss at Wake Forest on Saturday. Avdalas's first shot rattles in. Virginia Tech's been one of the best throughout the season in taking care of the basketball, except for Saturday. There's Abuka Okori getting started early.
Not uncontested, but real close to the goal.
Hielte to the basket. Shooting unrecognized it. He goes to work. Here's Lawal scouting for the offensive board. Toby Lawal is back. Avdalas on the drive. Loops it around. Same spot for Jaden shooting. He turns it over for the second time. Aiden Kamen. Avdalas is a size mismatch against most guys that try to guard him from the guard position. Over Gieler for two more. Performance more reminiscent of the Notre Dame game than the Louisville game. Agarwal, tough turnaround go.
These are two pretty good teams.
Bedford up and under, lays it in.
Stanford is not noted defensively for their shot block.
Another slam. Tough game at Wake Forest where he turned the ball over a lot early. Hansberry, difficult shot, nothing but net.
Wow.
All five guys beyond the arc right now for Virginia Tech. Avdalas was open.
But Virginia Tech's done a great job staying in front of both of them until then.
Until now. Avdalas fortunate to get that pass to the corner. Bedford buries the three. He's now 0 for 3 from deep, but Hielte has been the story. Incredible hustle. Gieler from Soup. To be a professor at St. Louis University. Hansberry turnaround hook. This tonight, Stanford's second true road game of the season. There's a
for Rahosi when he's in there when they're trying to get offense.
Hammond looking for more and finds Gieler wide left. Another strong offensive rebound for Hielte. Okori to the basket as Hansberry keeps it alive with his 11th rebound. Avdalas sets up Hammond. Big shot. 18 for Neo.
They got it back in Okori's hands, and that's what they needed to do.
Nifty move. For 8-0 when he scores 20. He's got 20 now. We'll see if that streak can continue. Not if Ben Hammond has anything to say about it.
That's a big shot. He had those two shots early. Hasn't even gotten a good look lately.
Lawal for two. Cameron Grant off the bench, swatted by Lawal, but it comes back to him. Okori launches and hits. Cardinal down 4.
Got to score quickly.
Donovan Young to make it a 1-point game. Yes, sir! The freshman from Nashua, New Hampshire, Abuka Okori, shoots for the lead. Stanford would have won with 2.8 to go.
He was taking that the whole way. He was never thinking about it. When he came back over and they...
Deflected by Hielte. And he scores at the buzzer and the foul as Virginia Tech stopped playing.
So it's a 4-4 game and a turnover by the Canes. Washington coughed it up. Harris ahead for Colvin's three. Good. The transition three. And this is Donaldson trying to find an alley. Fall away, tough shot. And Trey Donaldson, 16th best scorer in the ACC, has won titles at the Southeastern Conference and Big Ten level, and now trying to add one to the ACC. Boy, Calmes is just knocking down three. Washington, hard drive and one. True Washington, the junior from Phoenix who played in New Mexico a year ago. On the drive, lost a handle on it. Colvin in a race, and he will hammer it with the right hand.
I knew something was coming.
Colvin and Calmes for Wake Forest. 2-point lead for the Deeps. Inside, Renew, and one. First field goal of the night from Malik Renew. Bucket from Mason, who averages right at about 8. Renew to answer, and does with a deep three. Calmes the other way. Kick out, 3-ball, Makai Mason. 5-point game. Donaldson, hard drive and score. Here's Uday. Schwieger, by the way, starts the second half of Wake Forest. He started the ball game. Ballou was injured in the game the other day against Virginia Tech, and there quickly in the corner, 3-ball Harris.
Right on cue, right on cue.
Harris.
They was making the first half in the attack.
Harris for the lead. Back rim miss. There's the rebound for Trayvon. Right back for Juke Harris into traffic and score the basket.
Good decision to Harris. Harris misses the three. This time it takes a page out of Thomas with the floater. Oh!
And at the other end,
Uday saying, I got good hands.
3-point game. Akins against Donaldson. Baseline. Harris.
Oh! Great drive by Aiken and drop off pass to Harris.
Here's Harris now with 7. Got Malavich in the air.
Got him.
Against Calmes. Kick in the corner, Henderson. It spins out. Another chance, and the step back is good by True Washington. Spillers. Juke Harris. Knocks down the open jumper. Left him wide open, Dennis. Oh! And now, Wake gets the turnover. Called and thought about it. Harris will fire.
Oh, boy. You talk about confidence.
Defending him, playing with 3 fouls. Renew will shoot for the lead, and it bounces out and followed home by Henderson. And he's just going to dribble this out, and Miami snaps the 16-game road losing streak in the ACC, and the Canes are 2-0 and 13-2 overall, 3D.
It's a lot of experience there.
Got 3 returners in the rotation. Those 2 and Yugatulo. Also, Porter a step back 3. That will eventually not go. It's thrown up and in by Welling. And he is fouled on the play. An early 6 for the Tigers. Godfrey inside, feeds it to Thompson, who had not taken a shot in the last 3 games, and scores on a dunk.
As you mentioned earlier, 97 points. And this is Clemson in a mismatch inside. Too easy. Yeah, and on the other side, SMU's had 5 different guys that have had 20 or more.
On the drive, Porter lobs it, and Welling back on the floor, demolishes it. Maybe not as good as his head coach, who shot 92.5%, an NCAA record for his career at Johns Hopkins, Andy Enfield. What a find. Thompson. Miller. Porter's done a great job on him, and Porter blocks his shot. Miller gets it back and pushes
to the tempo that they like to play, because Clemson has done a really good job of taking care of the ball and moving it.
Thompson for 3. Dylan Hunter passes up the foul line jumper into Carter Welling. Out to Hunter. That's good. Hit on that play, so he's still at 0. See if he gets one here. Yugatulo, basket, back-to-back
Same
buckets
thing.
for the big.
One dribble move in the post.
Throw shooter, lead back to 9. Miller sets up Deron Pierre, who did not score in the first half, and scores here.
Performance in Chapel Hill where you shot at 60%.
And to Godfrey, he stuffs it. Pierre for 3. His second of the half. And we got 2 ranked losses on the season. End of the shot clock. But a Johnson. There's Wallin. Johnson again. Butter.
Has 0 tonight so far.
Godfrey for 3. It's good.
I think they got to run more ball screen coverage and try to bring 2 to the ball and then make a play out of that.
Miller fouled as he buries a fadeaway. What an impressive turn and finish for Boopy. They have dominated a really good SMU team. Kick out 3 will go this year. I think of the BYU game where they went on a 21-0 run to end the half. And where will Clemson go for an offensive answer? Porter out there with Hunter, Johnson, Godfrey, and Davidson. Godfrey, count the basket. Lead to 9 for Clemson. Miller 3. Got it! What an answer for Johnson corner. Yes! Third 3 of the second half for Bunna. Winning 74-70. Clemson is 3-0.
And again, I love the fact that Coach Odom comes out with the suit on here over there on the sideline. No tie, but still has the suit on, coaching him up like his dad did back in the day.
Oh, how about this? Ames again. Blocked from behind. Thomas takes takes it away. Lewis could have been a travel there. Instead takes it in and throws it down. Sam Lewis. Yeah, that was in that 80-72 win against Maryland a few weeks back. And now inside. Basket and foul for Tester-Ritter. The 6 made baskets thus far.
But look at who those assists are from. It's not necessarily the usual suspect in Justin Pippen, because he's out there getting buckets right now. Pippen has the ability, of course, to shoot that and shows it off with the mismatch.
Day-Day Ames loves it from the sideline. Now it's the other way, and DeRitter knocks down the 3.
On that possession, forcing the turnover from Pippen.
That is the first Cal turnover tonight, and UVA raining threes.
Thomas, taller, stronger, will take his chances one-on-one in the paint.
Thomas for 3.
And Malik Thomas now doing it on both ends of the floor. Does the job defensively.
Delaware now here at Cal.
He's a graduate student. Day-Day Ames with the fake, but a tougher forward Russell, who was able to come up with his 3rd block of the game.
8 seconds to go, 6 to shoot. Thomas for 3. Got a great look, and he drained it.
Thomas ends the first half the same way he started. A beautiful find from one of his big guys.
Brunlow trying to feed a cutting Lewis into the hands here of DeRitter, and finding Brunlow for the dunk.
Right, for the court. But what I love best about it is actually had the ACC logo in the tape.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
You didn't notice that? On Chance Mallory. Mallory was already in the air. If Day-Day jumps into him, he gets 3 free throws.
Thomas dishes it inside for Odiesa.
And another great example of sharing the basketball. Is still scoreless in this one.
Lee Dort blocked inside. Odiesa. Averaging 17.6. He's got 10 points.
But his 10 points came probably in the first 10 minutes of the first half.
Yeah. DeRitter, basket and foul.
Top the Tar Heels at home, and now North Carolina will go to both Stanford and Cal. Here's production. Look at this.
Heads up. And that's going to be the end of this one. Virginia, and a 10-point lead, never looked back at the half. Ended up going up by 25. They win it by 24, 84-60.